Next, we're going to wind a bobbin. Wonderful big bobbins, aren't they great? You're going to really love these. When we're oiling the machine, it's suggested that you oil it after every 2 to 3 bobbins, which means that, look how much room that you have there. That could be half your project. It could be less than half your project, but you don't have to wind the whole bobbin. There's only one way the bobbin fits on the bobbin winder, and that's with the silver area going down. It clicks right into place. It doesn't have an option. It doesn't work the other way. So that's a good thing. I'm going to be using a cross wound thread right now. So I'm going to put that on my horizontal spool pin. I'm going to go behind the first guide that's in the back of the machine. And then you'll find on the top of the machine, you have a tension guide right here. There's also an arrow that shows you which direction for the thread to go. This is the only time you use that tensioner. So I'm going to go like a figure 8 right around it. The bobbin has these wonderful grooves in it, so you don't have to put it up through a hole. If you just wind it 2 or 3 times around, there's actually a thread cutter on the side of the bobbin winder. I'm going to cut that, push it over, and it automatically starts. You can actually change the speed of the winding. You also don't have to wind the whole bobbin, since we already discovered that it's a very large bobbin. Taking your bobbin off, I like to use the thread cutter that's on top. Just cut the thread right there. To put it in the bobbin case, there's only one way to do it. The silver goes down. It doesn't fit the other way, so you don't have a choice. The silver goes into the bobbin. There's a guide, tension guide right here. There's only one way it fits up into that. It'll find its own way right into that slot around the front. And the only thing that's a little bit different is it has to go underneath the wires right here, so that it goes underneath and pops up, so that it comes up into the little hook on the top. There's only one way that it fits in your bobbin case. This goes parallel to the table. So we're going to put that in, pop it in, you hear a little click. If you don't hear the click, or if it's still moving around, it's not in there properly. We have another thread cutter right here. You can just cut the thread, close the door, and you're ready to go. Threading the machine, I'm going to take it off of the tension guide right here, leaving it in the back guide here, and you'll see other arrows. It's going to tell you to go straight down, straight up. When the needle's in the upmost position, it will find its own way into the take-up lever, straight down, and depending on which machine you have as to how many guides are in the bottom. And I'm going to go down like so. The biggest thing to remember when you're actually threading your machine is make sure that the presser foot is up. We want to make sure those tension discs are way open when you're threading the machine. The next area confuses everybody, but it's really not that bad once you get the hang of it. And that's to thread the needle threader. I'm going to catch the thread in front of the needle threader as I pull down, pulling it all the way down. Sometimes it doesn't cup the needle as well as others, so I'm just going to push the back of it there's a slot in the side of the needle threader. It goes right in there and up it goes. I don't know if we can get a zoom in on that, but let's try that. So that's how you use the needle threader.
Again, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to try a close-up of threading the needle using the automatic needle threader. I'm going to push it down with the thread behind this first guide right here. When I push down harder, you can see that this comes and it cups the needle itself. Sometimes you have to push it very gently from behind to make sure that it's actually cupping the whole thing. And what I wanted to show you is this is the slot we're looking for the thread to go into. So we've caught it behind the first section. I'm going to pull it around. Oops, right up in front. I could feel that it actually caught in that tiny little hook. And the big thing to remember is let go of your finger over here so that it can actually be pulled out.